Hello, I'm your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor Latricia Booker. And I'm popping in on you to tell you that they want to take revenge on your silence. They want to take revenge on your silence. And so I'm going to lead this message with James 1 and 19. And it says, "Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry." Kingdom people, kingdom people, kingdom people. Listen, when God gave me this, it really tripped me out. But at the same time, you know, nothing surprises me with these people. These people who are full of demons and they feel a certain way about who we are, what we are. But here's the thing. They want to take revenge on your silence. And so, listen, I have to share this in a way with sharing this experience. And because this is when God gave me this, and then He gave me this scripture. And so, this is a person that is around in the vicinity where I'm at. And they have had the habit, they had been in a habit of doing all these things to get my attention, making noise and this, that, and the other. And so, of course, kingdom people, I ignore it. I don't pay it no attention. And, sometimes they'll be gone for some long periods of time. Then they'll come back around. They'll be making all this noise again to get me to respond, react, engage, something. And I never do. And so this last time around, they were gone for quite some little time. They hadn't been around. They came back and there they were at it again. And it tripped me out because my thinking was, what makes this different than any other time? Because what was on my spirit was God was showing me how they felt like they had been gone for some time. So I would be concerned about where they had been, want to know their business, want to talk to them. I guess I missed them. And the truth is, it had been quite peaceful and quiet without them being around. So no, I didn't miss them. Now, when they be out, be around and doing all their debauchery, it is what it is. I don't let it doesn't faze me. But again, it had been peaceful without them being around. And I didn't miss what they brought. I didn't miss them. But of course, God was making me aware when they returned and was doing all their stuff that this was their thinking, that they had been gone for a while and that they were hoping for me to want to know where they been, what was going on, just want me to be interested in them because they had been gone, as if I missed them. And that this would surely do it. This would surely make me engage them and want to talk to them and want to know them. And my thing to God was like, what makes this different? Because they've done that several times. Been gone for some time, came back around, do all that. What makes this different? And it really isn't nothing that makes it different. But again, it's their thinking. I just heard demonic thinking. And I'm just being reminded of how, a person keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. A different result is what some say is the definition of insane. Even though if you look up insane, it don't say that, but that is a saying. And in this sense, it is a fact. So, that's that. Now, kingdom people, as I said, when this person is around, I don't pay no attention. I'm cordial. I'm still cordial, but I had been cordial with this person, but I'm not talky, chatty with them. I would just be cordial. A lot of times it wasn't no communication, but if there was something happening where something was communicated to me and I respond, just small little stuff, I would, and I left it at that. It wasn't nothing long and drawn out. And so it was no room for anything further. And I don't try to make room for anything further. I'm aware of what this person is, the demons that possess them. The enemy is using them. I'm very aware. I know they want to get all up in my business. They lurk around trying to see. They trying to figure me out, trying to know what's going on with me. But I give them no room. They have no entry. And so, again, they do all these things to try to get my attention, to try to lure me into them to no avail. Because, yeah. So, okay, going back to what I was saying, this last time around, they was gone, they back around, being back around for a few days, doing their little stuff. So, right before God gave me this message, this is where the message comes from. I'm coming in to where I'm going, and they knew I was coming. They positioned themselves for me. They come. They doing what they doing. I ain't paying them no attention. I'm just going about my business, taking care of my stuff. And they was like going off on themselves or something like that. They was saying like, oh, I can't stand clutter. I ain't done with it. And it looked like they were taking some things out. I don't know. But they was like, it ain't had nothing to do with me. It had to do with them. Because it ain't like we were in a conversation and wasn't nobody else around. And so that was that. And then this person said, I'm done with it. They was like going off on themselves. And I'm just still going on, doing what I'm doing, minding my business, and got to where I was going, said nothing, absolutely nothing. I got to where I was going after I had to pass by this clown. And all I could think was, yeah, what I did think, what I came up with me is like, yeah, you were nuts. You were a full-blown nut for real. It's not like I didn't know that, but you just took that thing to another level. So that was that. So I'm getting myself situated and everything, doing what I'm doing, and that's when God just began to show me, again, they positioned themselves for me. That was kind of obvious, but now God is telling me. They positioned themselves for me. They knew I was coming. They heard me coming. And because I did ask, did they see me coming? He said, no, they heard you. So you listening for me now. And you know that it could be me coming. Because, when people watch you and how you move, and even though my stuff be different, it's not the same all the time, people will, in this case, they're watching and listening, and it might be you. I'm taking a chance. Or maybe they just pick up on it is me. They're going to take this chance because it very well could be me. So anyway, God is showing me all this, how, they did all that for me. But it was crazy because I'm like, like I said, it was nutty to me because you going off on yourself like, I ain't done. You talking about you done with clutter? I'm like, I ain't getting involved. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just noticing. But if you don't like clutter, just why you arguing with your clutter? But like I said, I'm like, oh yeah, you're a full-blown nut. Yeah, you nutty. This is what I'm thinking. So, anyway, God started to show me how that was designed for me to join in. I just heard on a nuttiness to get me engaged in conversation. Because they said something that I may be able to relate to. Clutter. God did kind of show me. It's so funny this happened because God was just speaking to me again yesterday about how people notice how I live my life. As far as they don't know my business per se, but the way I carry myself, I live my life, what they see is clean. So I'm just remembering that right now because this person said clutter. I don't like clutter. So I guess that was their way of letting me know they don't like clutter. They're clean. But they were going off on themselves about it for me. And I didn't respond. I didn't say anything. That was their way of trying to appeal to me, get me interested in them. But like I said, I'm thinking, you a nut. That don't appeal to me. Anyway, along with everything else nutty you been doing. But listen, this was what I'm getting to, kind of people. God said, because that thing got angrier. It started getting angry. Now I'm where I'm at now, so I can just still hear them. I'm where I'm at, but they're still out there making noise, and I can hear them. And they were, I don't know, but you could tell they were in a rage. They're pissed off. And God said to me, they want to take revenge on your silence. And I remember speaking sometime a little while ago about how your silence is troubling them, I think. Something like that. I think it was troubling them, or they are unsettled because of your silence. I can't remember, but it was shaking them up. It's bothering them. And so God brought all that back to me, and he's saying now they want to take a revenge on that silence. Because here's the thing, kingdom people. If you're not saying nothing, if you're not giving people room to engage you, see, conversation is a way in to take things to the next level. How you going to take things to the next level? How you going to befriend somebody? How you going to get close and cool with somebody if y'all ain't communicating? So if you're silent and you're not giving somebody room to even have a conversation, you're not engaging with them in that kind of a way, they can't take things to the next level. I just heard, ain't no next level with them. And that's what they bother with, because they see that you're not allowing them to take things to the next level. Kingdom people, you're silent. And if you have to say something or address them, you say what you need to say and you're done. You're not trying to keep going or be cool with them or take it to the next level. You're not doing that. You're actually trying to shut them down. At some point, you get there because you see what they're on, so you really don't want to have anything to do with them. And so once you get to that point, ain't no next level. But they still want to take things to the next level. But because you're silent, ain't no next level. And so God said they want to take revenge on your silence. They want revenge on that silence, because that silence is causing them a problem. It's not allowing them to do with you what they're trying to do. It's not allowing them to manipulate you. And I'm just hearing them not even knowing that you know what they're doing. Ain't that something? Going back to James 1:19, because God brought this right to me right after he said, they want to take revenge on your silence. And this is why. Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. We paying attention. We listening. Like I said, I heard what she said about clutter. I heard her going off on herself. I heard her out there in the rage, going crazy and mad. I guess with a clutter. I don't know. But really, she was mad with my silence. Because I didn't say nothing. Nothing. It's like you right there. I'm right there. I'm passing you. I ain't say nothing. You did all that animation and going off on your clutter. And I ain't say nothing. They say nothing. I was silent. But I'm paying attention. I'm listening. I hear you. You must be quick to listen, slow to speak. I ain't say nothing. And then here's the kicker, and slow to get angry. Sometimes these people do things, because see, a lot of that noise be to try to make me angry too. Because it's to get attention, but it's also to be a disturbance. Like to say something, you know. But see, kingdom people, when you mature and when you grow, even though it can be annoying, it gets to a point to where it's not anymore. You're numb to it. And so when people don't have that level of emotional intelligence, I just heard they don't have emotional intelligence at all. They don't even understand it. They don't even know that's a thing. They don't understand why you're not angry or responding or bothered, but you're silent. And they want to get revenge. They want to take out revenge. They want revenge on your silence. And listen, kingdom people, it says, and be slow to get angry. Here's what happened. I ain't even tripping. Girl, you can go off on your clutter and be in a rage about your clutter, since that's what you presenting. That's what you want to make it look like. All you want. I ain't getting ready to be angry Because you mad at your clutter. Because you going off on your clutter. I ain't got nothing to do with you on your clutter. But here's the real thing. When that thing was going off, it wanted me to be the one angry. I used to, but I was slow to, first of all, I want to say, what the scripture say, be slow to be angry, to get angry. Because this is the scripture God gave me with that situation. And he was like, this is a message. And so this is something that I learned years ago. That when someone is trying to do something to you, if someone is trying to make you angry and you don't get angry, they end up being the ones getting angry. If someone is trying to make you go off, but you don't go off, they end up being the ones to go off. They end up being the one that do what they were trying to get you to do, especially if you don't do what they trying to get you to do. So this person trying to get me to respond, to react, even get angry. And like I said, in this case, because at this point, after the initial thing didn't work, it's out there going off. It wanted me to be the one be angry again, because it's going off with itself. But see that? It wants me to be the one angry, but it's the one that's angry. And like I said, like God said, he just corrected me. They angry with your silence. They angry because you ain't saying nothing about nothing. And this is a person that like to rah, 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 just for me to hear them. Like, let it be known that and I don't never say nothing. I don't move like that. I had this thing like, that's how you move. That's how you operate. I'm not finna join you or be like that. I ain't trying to outdo you and rah, rah, rah. I'm silent. I always be silent. And even sometimes doing that, even when involving other people, as if that's going to make me want to rah, rah, rah with you, because other people rah, rah, rah with you. No, you rah, rah, rah with them. Let them rah, rah, rah with you. I'm not rah, rah, rah with you, because I don't do you or rah, rah, rah. But here's the thing. I stay silent. You know how that saying go, these kind of people think the loudest one in the room is the most popping or the strongest or whatever. That's not true. The loudest, if you're not talking and speaking for a purpose, like for real, like speaking, you're hosting something, you're presenting something, you're teaching, preaching, whatever the case may be. It's not purpose in your having to talk. I mean, even if you're having a meaningful conversation with someone, I can't even say useless because that's useless. But you get what I'm saying? That's a reason to speak. When you just and I'm saying that to say, when a person is the speaker, they should be the loudest one in the room because they're the one that have the floor for whatever it is that they're doing, the purpose that they're there for. Now, when someone just, it don't mean you the most popping. It don't mean you the strongest. It means you're the weakest because you're too busy trying to be seen. You're trying to be validated. You need to be heard and you ain't even doing nothing. This nigga was over here going off about her clutter, fighting with her clutter. Like, honey, listen, that's between you and your clutter. Why you making it a broadcasting that to somebody that don't care? But anyway, kingdom people, God said to me, they want to take revenge on your silence. Now, let me say this too. This person represents different people that don't have, and this person don't have access to me either, but they can in a vicinity where they can do what they can try to do, but they still on the outside, if you get what I'm saying. I used to see it. I started seeing this years ago. God would show me this in this way. It be people that be on one with you. They be on whatever they on with you, but because they can't reach you, because you're not accessible to them, it'll still show up in your immediate environment. And that person around you is just acting out for others as well. Notice I said for others because they on that too. And what happens is it be amped up because they carrying that for other people that can't get to you too. And listen, I don't want to get too much into that, but I'm just making a point to say that ain't no isolated incident. So when you experiencing things in your immediate environment, that's a representation of a whole lot of other people. It made me think of statistics. When we look at statistics, the percentages you see represent a whole gang of people. These are just a group of people that respond, that they actually included in the experiment or research, that they got the information from. But it's a whole bunch of more people out there that didn't participate in their research. So they just represent that percentage represents, that's what it's supposed to do, represent the whole total population of that industry sector or group or whatever it may be. And so it's the same thing when these people in your immediate environment, listen, they represent some other people that just, yeah, you get what I'm saying? They can't do it because they not around. You know how they say the enemy, how it's being said, how we know, we have learned the enemy uses those close to you. He can't use somebody, listen, he can't use nobody to be like that on me that's, let's say, I don't even want to say that because I'm about to say in another country, because he can and he have attempted to if I give them access to me. Even here on the internet, if somebody on the internet, you know, they be using their demonic fingers to type demonic comments, you get what I'm saying? The enemy can use them because they have access to you, but you get what I'm saying? He can only use the avenues that he have where you're accessible. But those people represent more people that feel that way or that's on that with you is what I'm getting to. And in this case, whoever in your immediate environment wanting to take revenge on your silence because you ain't got nothing to say about nothing, and all that, and especially in a way where they want you to talk and communicate, want you to engage, and want you to be a part of their life. And that's the other part of that I ain't even getting into. What I was saying, or let me finish this thought. They represent more people. That's just who right there that can act out for everybody else. But the other part of this, how they want to take revenge on your silence, is in this case, God was showing me, and this is what this is too. Let me say it. Let me stop interrupting myself. Listen, God was showing me this person got some stuff going on. They in some situations and circumstances, and they're trying to get me involved. But they're trying to get some help from me. So they need to engage me to get me involved. Listen, again, to take things to the next level. If you ain't even talk to me, I can't even throw my stuff on you. My real stuff was, well, yeah, I'm going to. If you won't even talk to me and befriend me and be cool with me, how am I going to go there? And so that's another reason why they want to take revenge on your silence. Because you won't even let them in for them to do they want to on you. Because they planning and plotting. They got something for you to do. It's a purpose behind all this. They want something from you. They want you to do something for them. I'm just hearing parasite, which is the same thing pretty much as a narcissist. You know, I spoke on that briefly. I think that was yesterday. I'm getting ready to go into all that. Now I'm finna start doing something else. But anyway, Kingdom people, listen. They want to take revenge on your silence. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't responding. You ain't communicating. You ain't with it. You focused. You minding your business. You don't care nothing about what they got going on. You don't care about their rah-rah, they roo-roo, they toot-toot. You don't care. I just heard they do-do. You don't care. And they're trying to get you to talk, say something, engage them in some kind of way so they can get to what they trying to get to with you. But you won't, you ain't, nothing. So they want to take revenge on your silence, Kingdom people. And that is all I have to say about that. So if you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Then click on that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Make sure you go ahead and ring on my bell. ring my bell. Ring my bell so that you can receive a notification every time I upload a new video. If there is any information you need to know about me, you can find all that right down below in the description box, along with other helpful resources. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you for all your likes, subscribe, shares, for all your comments and feedback, and for all your financial contributions to my channel, and for all the seeds that you sow into me and my ministry. Kingdom people, thank you. Kingdom people, I love you all so very much. I really don't want to leave you, but I do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Now, kingdom people, above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times. Kingdom people, we are untouchable, we are unmovable, we are unstoppable, and we are unbreakable. Kingdom people, keep growing, keep going, and go and be great. That is our time. This Jesus girl is out. Shalom and peace.